What is the weirdest thing your girlfriend does? My wife drowns everything in hot sauce. Even things that normally you wouldn't think of adding hot sauce to, like plums. She rips open packaging like a coked up raccoon. Once upon a time my wife was a bartender, so whenever she cooks, she leaves every single freaking bottle on the counter uncapped, as if someone's gonna come into the kitchen and order a shot of Worcestershire sauce. When I'm mad, she is mad even more. No matter what, my wife eats burgers upside down. Ick, that sesame seed part at the top? Yeah, it's always facing the bottom. She grabs it normal, she unwraps it normal. But somehow she always finds a way to put it upside down. I've even watched her process. I fucking blinked and it flipped over, I swear on everything. Edit, for anyone wondering, yes, technically it would be better to do it that way. However, my wife is a messy eater as it is. This does not stop the burger from going absolutely everywhere. At least in her case. She's always been a strange one, and I love her for it. I also asked her about it once. She says she doesn't do it for any particular reason, it just happens that way. Cannot close anything. Ever. Toothpaste cap always left off. Screen doors always left open. Shed doors always open. Bread always open on the counter. Cereal always open on the counter too. I've had to throw away so many open bags of food used once cause they went stale before I found them. Biting me everywhere out of nowhere. She's a little particular about the orientation of her decor. She notices if anything anywhere moves an inch. Among many other little decorative figurines, she had 2 cats on her dresser. I slightly rotated one a few degrees because its pose looked like it was supposed to rest against something. So I made it rest against the other cat. Just one figurine, slightly rotated. When next she entered the room she immediately noticed this, and in a confused tone inquired about why her cats had moved. And what I meant by that, I was amazed she even noticed, and apologized, and there really wasn't more to it on my part than to make this cat rest its chin on the other cat. Sometimes she'll struggle to express herself using words and just start flailing her arms around while thinking for a few seconds. I find it so adorable. Smells my armpit randomly. My wife sleeps with one sock on and one sock off. Says it regulates her body temperature. She's always done it. My girlfriend talks to inanimate objects like they are her roommates. She'll say things like, "Come on, toaster, I know you can do it," or "Why are you hiding from me, keys?" It's both adorable and slightly concerning. But hey, at least she's polite to them. My girlfriend started babbling in a made-up language and laughing in her sleep last night. So that she never calls me. Like ever. It's been almost 4 years now. I hope she's okay. My wife shows me affection by randomly swatting at me no matter where we are or what the conditions. She'll just swat at me. That's the only way she shows me affection other than occasional sex. She waves at dogs. Not like a little howdy, but like a full-on manic waving. So of course dog owners think she is waving at them because who waves at dogs? This leads to awkwardness, as some men think she is flirting and some women think that she thinks she knows them. But really she just loves dogs. My wife makes tea, barely takes a sip, and leaves them untouched. There are always like 5 to 8 cold teas around the house at any given time. I try and pick them up when I can, but she seems to forget about them faster than I can spot them. When my wife and I first started dating, she stayed the night. When I woke up in the morning, I noticed that she slept with the blanket tied over her head. The only part of her that wasn't exposed was her feet. I just thought that this was such fucking peculiar, but endearing behavior. Edit, meant to say that her feet were the only thing exposed. She perpetually has the national anthem stuck in her head for some reason, so without warning she'll just start singing, "OHC, why can you see?" Just checking to see if my BF commented.